All right. Well, your second trip to the octagon is against Jared Gordon, a 7-fight UFC veteran. You know, when they came to you with this name, his name, what was your reaction?
Let's do it. Man, you have to understand, I've been doing this for 15 years. I'm about to go, this year is 15. I think this year will be around June, July, will be 15 years for me doing the mixed martial arts. I fought, like I told you, look right now, like people don't know, for example, I fought the top guys. Like, rest in peace, Jordan Parson. I fought Jordan Parson.
Mm-hmm.
He was becoming a star in Bellator. I fought Jason Suarez. Jason Suarez is right now gonna fight Lance Palmer in PFL. You know, I fought a lot of great guys, top guys from Florida. I'm always feel ready. I'm already skilled. It's not like I'm 23, learning how to learn. I'm already 33 and I have a lot of skills and a lot of experience already. I fought the best. I have already over 3 hours of cage experience in there. You know what I mean? Like I went to decisions. I went to 10 decisions, and I went to 3 title fights. I won my last one, but my first two I lost. But I went to 5 rounds with them. I have so much experience. I'm ready to fight the top 10 guys in the UFC. I'm ready to be a champion. I just, I gotta do it the way everybody does it. I gotta, climb up the ladder like everybody does it. So anybody throw at me right now, let's go. It's go time.
All right. When you look at Gordon, what type of fighter do you see?
I see a guy that I think he's a guy that's coming down for the first time at featherweight. I think so. In the UFC, I think he was fighting a lightweight the whole time in the UFC. So I have to see a guy that's determined to make a change. So a guy that's willing to make a change is a dangerous guy. You know what I mean? I've been there. I know what it is. You know what I mean? But people are calling me like crazy. He's a dangerous guy, and he's coming off of a lot of experience in there. You know, he has 25. I got 14. He has 6 more than I do. That's it. It's not so much of a difference, but he has a lot of experience in there. He's gonna probably feel a little bit more comfortable. He has his own game plan. He already talked about it. He says he's gonna take me down and smash me. So, good luck with that. You know what I mean? Look at my last fight. Look, I can tell you how easy it was to take me down. You know what I mean? But he's a dangerous guy because mentally, like he's making changes, and anybody that's willing to make changes is a dangerous guy.
What are you expecting, man? What are you expecting out of yourself against Jared Gordon? How do you see this fight playing out?
I see him finishing him, man. I don't want to go to decision. I went to decision with TJ, and I was very tired. And I was like, I'm in better shape now than ever. But I don't like go to decision, man. The more you go to decision, the more you're giving him a chance to do something, to catch you with something. I'm trying to knock him out or submit him. I don't care. I just want to finish him, and I want to get those 50K. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, man, like, I want to get paid more too. You know what I mean? And that's what I put in this work for. I go out there to put in the work to win the fight and get my bonuses, get compensated for it. I don't fight for money like that. I'm not that kind of guy. If I never would have made it to the UFC, I would never would have regret this career. I did this career with so much pride and so much. I'm so happy, and then like I said, I didn't know I was gonna get to the UFC, and it was getting kind of. It was becoming a little. My window was closed, and I'm 33. This year I'm turning 34 in March. I just got in the UFC in August. So imagine if that call didn't happen, who knows where I would be right now. But I still would have been fighting because that's just what I do. It's what I love. But it's good that I get paid better. And, I don't work anymore. I do private lessons, but I don't work anymore. I don't got no 9 to 5. I don't got to go clock in nowhere besides my gym. I clock in my gym, and it's great, man. Like right now, before you send me the message saying I'm ready for the interview, I was getting a massage. You know what I mean? I was getting a massage. I even fell asleep in the massage. I woke up. That's why if you see me, I look a little sleepy. You know what I mean? Because I was sleeping. I woke up and then we're done, and I'm like, what? I woke up and right now after this, I'm gonna go eat, go home, rest, come back tomorrow, train. I don't gotta clock somewhere from 9 to 5. None of that stuff, and that's great, man. You know what I mean? It's such a great lifestyle for an athlete that's been doing it for a long time. You know what I mean? And all I'm very happy right now, man. And to be honest, like I'm putting in so much work because I don't want this to go away. I want to keep living this life. I don't want to go back to the other promotions that I was fighting for before. I don't. I appreciate the opportunities they gave me, and I appreciate it, but there's nothing like the UFC. All right, you don't get paid. There's nobody pays you like the UFC. Nobody treats you like them. Nobody puts you in that kind of stage like them. Everybody knows me now. Everybody in Colombia knows me now. I've been representing Colombia for such a long time, but in Miami, and I was you can look at my Instagram, I'll post and post, but it still didn't hit that. It didn't hit that fame, you know what I mean? And now I had one fight in the UFC, and whoa, my following went from 2,000 to 12,000. You know what I mean? And now now I'm getting like recognized in Colombia, which that's what I want to. You know what I mean? I want to be the first Colombian to bring a belt to my country. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to be. You know, we got other Colombians in the UFC. We got 3 more, but just like they have their own pride to bring that belt to Colombia, I have it too, and I want to do it. That's my goal.
Upcoming opponent, Danny Chavez. He trains down in South Florida at MMA Masters.
Yeah.
Have you ever crossed paths?
I don't believe we have. I've never met him formally, but tough guy, throws heat, loves the calf kick. Obviously something that we're working on. And this past weekend, watching Dustin, seeing what he did to Connor's leg, I was like, oh God, because he loves that kick. You know, everyone at MMA Masters, well, everyone down here in South Florida throws that kick. Guys at my gym, ATT, MMA Masters. I don't know why it's a Florida thing, but yeah, he used it really well against TJ Brown, and he goes for it. He goes for it when everything he throws is with bad intentions and definitely not looking past any of his skills. Seems to me like his 3 losses were probably were due to grappling. You know, guys that just out-grappled him, and so you know, stylistically, I think it's a good matchup for me, and I know I have more experience than him on the big stage and just in fights in general. So I think it's a great fight for me. I think it's going to be a fun fight because he's scrappy and he's tough and he's good and you know he's fast and strong. So, but I'm ready. I'm in super good shape, and I've been putting in the work. So I'm ready to get in there, do what I got to do.
Chavez, he has that fight against TJ Brown. He did really well, dominant performance. When you dissect the fight, when you look at it and you're looking at it from, you know, dissecting your opponent, are you looking more at what his opponent did wrong, or are you looking more at what Chavez did right?
Well, I'm definitely looking at what Chavez does good, what he does well. I'm also looking at the areas where I can capitalize, obviously. So there were certain things that were kind of blaring to me, which I know I can capitalize on, and that's what I'm going to go after. You know, he wants to be on the outside. He seems like he doesn't really care for the grappling as like for him. Like he doesn't want to try to use his grappling skills to win a fight. He wants to try to, you know, hurt you with his strikes. So, but you know, I think when you go into a fight with most people, you know what they're looking to do. So it's not anything that I've never seen before. I've seen I fought guys that spin a lot. I fought guys that throw knees and elbows. I fought grapplers. I fought every kind of fighter already. So, you know, I have a game plan, and I'm going to try to execute it. And, you know, I know if I have to bite down on my mouthpiece and go, I can. And, you know, obviously I want to be smart though and play smart and safe and get the finish.
You said in the post-fight press conference that you felt like it was a little bit boring. How do you visualize this fight coming up?
I mean, you know, I think everyone knows my game plan. I want to hit you most likely with my hands and then try to take you down and ground and pound. I know I possess a skill set that most people don't. A lot of people don't even know like the kind of numbers that I put up. I'm like ranked top 5 in UFC history, excuse me, for ground and pound strikes. I'm above George St. Pierre. I'm below Kamaru, then Khabib, then Tatiana Suarez. With people that have 5 or more fights in UFC. And I put up volume. My last fight though, I just felt flat. I didn't have like the pop in my strikes. I looked slow. I felt slow. But that was more or less like I just got to get the job done tonight because of all the circumstances and everything I was going through. You know, I won that fight really dominantly. And I think like one of the judges who gave me 30-20, it was 30-26 in one of the judges' cards. And the rest were 30-27, I think. So, I mean, yeah, it was a little boring, but I dominated. This one, I'm just trying to throw with more bad intentions, be sharper and move better on my feet. And, I have more knockouts than I do submissions or anything like that. So I know I have the power in my hands, and I know I have the ability. So, I'm looking for a finish just like everybody else is. And that's what I plan on doing.